In the meantime, former First Lady Melania Trump, who hasn't been all that active on the campaign trail of late, made a return over the weekend. And it's interesting because her first sort of big event was working to boost support among LGBTQ voters for former President Trump. In the last election, the group supported 25% of their vote in 2020. And the former First Lady reportedly helped to rake in more than $1 million at Mar-a-Lago at this fundraiser for the Log Cabin Republicans who advocate for Republican LGBTQ voters. My next guest served as a co-chair of this weekend's event. He has been involved for a long time in conservative politics. Bill White is CEO of the Constellations Group in Florida. Bill, welcome. Good to have you back.
Hi, Martha. Great to be with you.
So, tell us a little bit about this event and about what the purpose was and why it was important that the former First Lady was part of this. What's the big message here?
Well, I think the big message was this was her first solo event. She does many events with President Trump. We're members of Mar-a-Lago. They're together all the time. You could never keep up with President Trump going to every single event. He is superhuman, if I could say that. But our first event with Mrs. Trump was her wanting to launch the most aggressive outreach to LGBT and suburban women voters in the history of a Republican presidential candidacy. And we actually had a small room because there was a lovely wedding going on at Mar-a-Lago. And we sold the event out in 36 hours. We had hundreds of people who wanted to come and meet the First Lady and experience this amazing opportunity to hear from her. And she gave a phenomenal speech about unity, about bringing our country together, that we're so divided. It's time to come together and be human and be loving and be supportive of each other. And let's be patriotic and fight to take our country back. And the message was a big hit, Martha. And I really think that she is a super stealth, absolutely wonderful surrogate for President Trump. She loves him dearly. They have a beautiful son that they've raised together. She's a terrific mother, and we're so proud of her, and we're honored that she is taking this initiative and will be leading it going forward.
Yeah, that this was her first solo event, as you say. So speaking of the current president, Biden, here's what he had to say in Tampa, Florida today, also trying to reach out to the voters of this group. Watch.
And Obergefell legalize same-sex marriage. Justice Thomas means it, and so does Donald Trump. Again, here's what that means. The right to make the best decisions for your health, the right to use birth control, the right to marry the person you love. All that's at risk now because it's no longer viewed by some of our good friends in the court as a constitutional guaranteed right.
What's your reaction to that? He says that President Trump would take away Obergefell.
Yeah, well, look, Joe Biden is the biggest flip-flopping guy out there. He was first against gay marriage. If you remember in the great Meet the Press interview, he said Barack and I are not for gay marriage. President Trump was, before he ran for president, supportive of marriage equality. He loves us. He sees us. He wants us to be successful. And we believe, Martha, that President Trump is the only choice for us as a group to keep us safe, to bring back prosperity, and to make our families healthier and happier in this great country. We're for Donald Trump, and we're going to see a great outreach with Melania to this group. And we look forward to coming back and telling you about our upcoming events.
All right. Bill White, thank you very much. Obviously, it's one of the many voter groups that people will be watching very closely to see where they move in 2024. Thank you for being with us, Bill. Good to have you with us.
Thank you so much.